Hey friends, welcome back to our channel. I'm Godfrey and I'm from Gavi AutoCAD 2D training, and today we have come to talk about our exercise in the last video. Remember, in our last video we left an exercise, but unfortunately, to my surprise, no one commented that he had come out with the block, but as a tutor I have to go through the exercise before we go to other things. Our exercise was about this block. Have to insert and I import a PDF. So as the exercise I left is in PDF format, so I will have to import. I go to insert, PDF import. I browse where my PDF is. It's here, and I open. So it will bring me the pages of the PDF, and I will look for which page to import. Let's say it's page 8, and raster images should be checked. Use PDF layers. You click on use PDF layers, import as a block, and then you say okay. It will ask you where you have to specify the point on the screen. You press any point where you want your PDF to be on the screen. So you see our PDF has come, and this is our exercise we have to do today. So as you can see, it is a block having radiuses, circles of certain radiuses, having lines. So as we earlier said in our videos, so we shall apply circles, lines to come out with this object. Yeah. So without wasting our time, we shall begin with maybe a horizontal line. We go to home, look for a line. I will specify the starting point. We activate also mode such that the line is horizontal. We can stop there. I press escape. So the other thing, we shall also look the vertical line. We shall also draw a vertical line such that it becomes the center of this block. So we also look for a line, and we shall look for in the middle. The middle, it's here, it's midpoint. So we draw from there above. We draw a vertical line. We shall press escape. So this one is our base point where we shall start from, as here where these two concentric circles are. So first we shall begin with this circle of radius 27.5 millimeters. You come to our circle, we specify the circle center and the radius. We come to our base point here, we input the radius, which is our radius was 27.5. You input it 27.5, press enter. It is so big. Yeah, it is so big. So what we shall do, maybe we shall shift this one. We shall shift this one here. We shall shift this one maybe here. Then we shall have to draw also a circle of radius 45 millimeters. So we come here and we draw a circle of radius 45 millimeters. Yeah, specify the center and the radius, which is 45. Press enter. So you will see we have our circle of radius 27.5 and the circle of radius 45 millimeters. So after that, after coming out with these two circles, we shall see we have these 4 circles and they are inclined at an angle of 30 degrees to the vertical. So what we shall do, we shall, from the vertical, we shall drop a a diagonal line measuring 30 degrees from the vertical. How shall we do? We shall come to the line command and we deactivate the also mode. We come to the center of this one. Remember, from the vertical up to our diagonal line, it is 30 degrees. So from the horizontal up to our line, it will be 90 degrees minus 30 degrees, which will be 60 degrees. What we shall do, shall come here, specify the angle, press tab, and we put 60 degree, 60, press enter, escape. So this one will be at the angle will be at 30 degrees. If we use our measuring tool, we are measuring the angle. We measure from this line and this line, the angle will be 30 degrees. Yeah. So what we shall do, we shall put another vertical line, another diagonal line measuring 30 degrees from the vertical. Here's our line, and also elect. Now here it will be 90 plus 30 degrees, which will be 120 degrees. So we press tab and we press 120, press 120 and say enter. So we shall also press escape. So our lines are, these ones are the ones which are inclined to 30 degrees from the vertical. Maybe if I can first stretch this one, I lengthen up to up. Up maybe here. So I ensure my also mode is activated such that I can draw a vertical line. After I will press escape. So after we go to our PDF and we shall look at from from the center of the circle up, from the center of these big 2 concentric circles to the center of these circles, which are the 4 in number. We shall find out that we have the length of equaling to 60 millimeters. So what we shall do, we shall come here, we draw a line which is measuring 60 millimeters. So we shall come here following this line. By the way, our line was, we could have drawn the 60. We could have drawn the 60. Maybe we can do it now. We can first erase this one and we draw a line from here. I deactivate also mode. Press 60 millimeters. Press tab and 60 degrees. Press enter. That will be our line equaling to 60 millimeters. So what we shall do, our radius of the small circle was 10 millimeters, and then the outer one being 18 millimeters. So we shall come here, click here, the circle where we specify the center and the radius. At the end point of this line is here. We shall click here and we specify the radius as 18 millimeters. Press enter, and then the other one was 10 millimeters. So we shall also come here and specify 10 millimeters. Press enter. So those ones are our two concentric circles. And then after, we shall also do the same to this line. Let's first erase this one. And draw a line 60, inclined at 120 degrees and with 60. Then press tab and we press 120 degrees, press enter, escape. So we shall also do the same here. Circle of radius 10 millimeters, enter. Also draw a circle of radius 18 millimeters, 18, press enter. So this is how it is supposed to be. Then the other thing from our diagram, it will be this circle, which is tangent to this circle of radius 18 and this radius 18, but for it is of radius 17. So what we shall use here, shall use the tan radius. Come here, our drop down, we have tan radius. Shall click onto this one. We click this circle, then we also click on this circle and we specify the radius, which is 17. Shall press enter. So you see our circle fixes itself automatically. So from this one, we shall have to do this one also on the downer side. So what maybe I can do, I can copy this. We can also draw how we drew up the upper side. We can also do it down here, like so, like that. That's it. We have drawn what we have here is also reflecting here. So what is next? What is remaining is to draw these horizontal lines from our circle, from this circle up to this circle, and also this circle up to this circle. So what we shall do, we shall draw a line parallel to this line, and it will be of radius 18 millimeters. It will be of a distance 18 millimeters from this line. So what we shall do, we shall draw a line, shall use the offset. We press 18 millimeters and we press enter. We offset the line where we want our line to be and we place it this way, and also come this side like that. So we press escape. Here I have used offset because we have not yet come to it, but when we come to the modify items, we shall be able to use the offset tools. So what we could do is to, maybe if I can erase this one. I think offset is the one which can work here, but we shall come to it as we are continuing. So offset, a simple briefing about it. It draws parallel lines from the line you have selected. Let's say you had your circle. Let's say you had your circle here, and you wanted to offset, let's say, distance of 10 millimeters from this circle. What we shall do, we shall use the offset. Come here, we press the distance we have to offset, press enter, and we place the circle where we want to offset it from. So when you come outside, it will be offset from this side. So they are parallel, the lines are parallel. So that's what will also happen here. So then the next thing to do, the next thing we shall do here, we have this. If you had observed, we have this circle here, this arc here, but it is a circle. When you come here, they tell us it is of radius. Where can I get it from? It's here. It is of radius 5 millimeters. So what we shall do, it is also to use the tan radius, where our first tangent will be here, then the next tangent will be this circle. and draw a circle of radius 5 millimeters. So shall come here, drop down, look for the tan radius, select the first point, which is this one, select the second point, which is this one, and specify the radius, which is 5. We shall say enter. You see it came out well. So that's the one which we shall do here. Also tan radius, we also do this, and specify 5, press enter. So you see the way it comes very well. So what we have done up shall also be done down. This, and this shall mirror it. What we have done, we shall also do it here. And you see, yes, the thing will come. But now what we are left with is only to cut off the unwanted parts. So what we shall do, we shall use the trim command. We trim off the unwanted parts. So here we never wanted this, never wanted this one, never wanted this, never wanted this. Also this, we never wanted it. So if you are to see what's remaining, the only lines, these horizontal lines, which are being offset from the center of the circle to the circles. So these ones are not a very big deal to do, but if you are to see, our object has come out very well. So this one is how we would come out with our exercise for last time. I think now you can be able to draw other objects. Yeah. So regarding our exercise for last time, this was the way we could come out with the exercise. Yeah, so that's it. So we can remove this one, and then we continue with our today's topic. Today's topic is we are going to look about the rectangle. And if you are to see clearly here, we have a drop down. It shows a rectangle and a polygon. These are very simple things. A rectangle, if we have to place the rectangle, we shall have to specify the base point where we start from. We specify the length, let's say, which is 1,000, and maybe the width. We press tab, the width let it to be 500. When we press enter, we shall be able to see our rectangle. We have to measure the length, the distance. This one will be 1,000 millimeters. Then also we have to check here this distance. This one is 500 millimeters. So drawing a rectangle is not a very big deal. Maybe what shall be of a very big deal, it will be a polygon. So we checked here, we had a polygon. Also we had a polygon here. For the polygon, it will bring us how we shall use the polygon. Let's say it will ask us to enter the number of sides. If let's say we need 3 sides, you press enter. So it will ask also to specify the center of the polygon. We specify, and we shall look whether is the circle, which is the circle will it be inscribed or circumscribed. So if we look for an inscribed circle, we shall specify the radius. Let's say the radius is 500 millimeters. Press enter. If we are to draw a 3-point circle, we specify here and here and here. And if we are to measure the radius of this circle, it will be the radius of this circle will be 500 millimeters. So it means that the polygon we have drawn is inscribed inside the circle of the radius we have drawn. That's what inscribed means. So when we come here to the polygon and we specify the number of, we come here to the polygon, we specify the number of sides, let's say 6. We press enter. We specify the center, and it will ask us whether the polygon will be inscribed or circumscribed. So if we select inscribed and we specify the radius, let's say it is also 500, press enter. And if I'm to draw a 3-point circle, let me say this point, and this point. So, and we measure the radius of this circle, it will also be 500 millimeters. So it means the polygon we have drawn is inscribed inside the circle of radius 500 millimeters. Yeah. So what if we choose for a circumscribing? So we shall enter the number of sides. Let's say it is 6. Press enter. Specify the base point. Our polygon let it to be circumscribed about the circle. We press our circle of 500 and we press enter. So if we are to draw a 3-point circle, let's say here, and here, and we measure the radius of this circle, it will be 577 millimeters. So this one shows that the polygon we are drawing, the 500 will be measured from the polygon we are drawing. It will be measured from the side of the polygon. Let's say if we can measure our distance, so let's say we can draw a line from the center. We come here on the circle, we can be able to see the center. We draw a vertical line here. You see it will be 500. It will be 500 millimeters. So it means measure length, distance will be 500. So if we select circumscribed circle, it means that the distance it will measure, it will be from the center of that where you have selected up to the side of the polygon. So that's the difference between a circumscribing and also inscribing circle. For a polygon inscribed inside that circle, the radius of the circle drawn will be for the outside. What if now we draw a circle? Let's say it is a tan. Let's say here, this point, and this point, and we measure this circle. We measure the radius of this circle, the inside one. We shall find out that it is the one which is 500 millimeters. So here the polygon is circumscribing a circle, and here while the polygon is being inscribed inside a circle. So that's the difference between the circumscribing and the inscribing. So friends, that's what we had for today. So friends, that's what we had for today. As you realize that our first drawing was a quick over, as you see, if we start from the basics, everything will be very simple as you continue. So that's what we had for today. In the next video, we shall talk about the modify tools. Yeah, we shall be able to modify, offset. This one shows it is stretching, this one is copy, this one is moving. So we shall be able to use the modification tools in our next video. So thank you very much for watching. Main Godfrey from Web AutoCAD 2D training. If you are new on this channel, please consider subscribing to our channel. Like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell such that you don't miss out on any upload. So thank you very much for watching. Bye. Let me see you in our next video.